Philippine Information Agency, Kapihan na Zamboanga. Sharing with you timely, accurate, and relevant information regarding government programs, projects, and activities. Catch us every Thursday at 4 p.m. on eMedia.
Buenos dias, Zamboanga! Welcome sa PIA Kapihan na Zamboanga sa SM City Mindpro. Hatid ng Philippine Information Agency, SM City Mindpro, MCTV, and eMedia. Mapapanood po ninyo ng live ang ating programa via PIA Western Mindanao Facebook page and other government agencies' Facebook pages including PRO9 and of course sa Northern News Flash, 1TV Philippines, J Channel, Pagadian Media, Isa TV Channel 17, PCH Cable TV, and via cable televisions here in Zamboanga City at MCTV and eMedia. Welcome po sa ating programa. Ang Kapihan na Zamboanga will discuss important topics that will help you make more informed decisions wherever you are. Ngayon po sa ating episode, we are happy to welcome po ang ating panauhin mula sa Department of Public Works and Highways at pag-uusapan po natin ang mga priority projects po dito sa Zamboanga Peninsula and of course here in Zamboanga City. Let's welcome po our guests for today. We have the OIC Chief of the Planning and Design Division. We have Engineer Michael Torino. Welcome sa ating program, sir.
Buenas, Miss Myra. Thank you for having us here. The DPWH Regional Office 9 and together with our staff to include the District Engineering Office of the region. Thank you.
Welcome po, and we are very happy po to have you here with us because syempre po curious din kami sa mga programa and projects po na gagawin or ginagawa po ngayon dito sa Zamboanga Peninsula. First of all po, can you tell us the DPWH Region 9's primary focus areas for the Zamboanga Peninsula for the current year of 2025 and what are the key infrastructure priorities and what will be their impact on the region's economy and its people?
Thank you, Miss Myra. Actually, the DPWH being the engineering arm of the department or the government, the mandate is to our department. The mandate has been the planning, design, construction, and maintenance of infrastructure facilities of the government, from the national road, flood controls, water resources development system, and other public works, all in accordance with the national development objectives. So apart from that, we are following the guidance of the Infra Agenda 2027, and it's actually in line with our, the 2023 to 2028 Department Strategic Plan. So it's actually a guide for us to develop focus areas on the reduction of travel time, basically on the road infrastructure, flood controls, and drainage systems, and even convergence programs with other agencies of the government.
So later on po, pag-uusapan natin specifically yung mga iba't ibang projects na yan.
Yes.
No? Siyempre po, isa na dyan yung mga flood control projects natin, especially here in Zamboanga City. But how is the DPWH Region 9 po, the budget ng DPWH in Region 9 being strategically allocated to the different provinces within Zamboanga Peninsula? What measures po are in place to ensure yung transparency and accountability po ng ating mga project implementation, especially in terms of public areas, public access to project timeliness and budgets?
Well, actually, the Region 9, DPWH Region 9 in particular, we are catering to 3 provinces, Del Sur, Del Norte, Zamboanga del Sur, Del Norte, and Zamboanga Sibugay. With Zamboanga del Norte having 4 district engineering offices, Zamboanga del Sur has 2 district engineering offices, Zamboanga Sibugay has 2 district engineering offices. To include Zamboanga, we have 2 district engineering offices, and including Isabela, with the inclusion of Sulu being part now of Region 9, we expect that this budget being submitted by every legislative district, they have to pass through several criteria like evaluation of our system, the DPWH system. We have in place system in the department. Then of course it has to pass through the Infrastructure Committee, through the Regional Development Council before it will be endorsed to the Congress. Likewise, the stakeholders coordination with other agencies. So this will cover and evaluated for us to meet the budget for a certain fiscal year. For example, from the 2026, we have requested an allocation. We have here the data actually. For 2026 AIP, we have actually requested a budget of 190 billion for Region 9 alone. But now with the release of the NEP, National Expenditure Program, which is the President's budget, the release for 2020 for Region 9 is only 26.4 billion for infrastructure. The GAA of 2025 for infrastructure was 25.4 billion. So all of these are based on the proposal submitted by every legislative district. Actually, in 2027, we have already submitted our infrastructure annual infrastructure program. We have requested a 193 billion for the entire region. But that depends on the approval to be through the NEP or to the GAA.
Pero wala pa pong approval.
Wala pa. Yung NEP ngayon, we have just received the National Expenditure Program for 2026. The Region 9 alone, we have received 26.4 billion. But that depends if this amount will be carried on to the GAA of 2026.
So with that budget po, nakalatag na po ba yan? Hindi lang po siya priority natin is Zamboanga City alone, hindi po. Nakalatag na talaga siya across Region 9.
Yes, every legislative district has their own priority projects. So that already covers the priority projects, whether the flood control, roads, and even local projects, convergence programs to other agencies. So that depends on the approval of this budget, but some of these projects are actually ongoing, so which we hope to be included in the budget. And there are those new projects or proposed like bypass roads and other infrastructures we hope to be included because it's actually a need of the area or and the province itself.
Actually, speaking of needs, sir, engineer, talagang unique din yung area, yung land po ng Zamboanga Peninsula because we really need access to different municipalities. Yes. So we need this itong mga projects na ito. The Build Better More program ng ating Pangulo aims to enhance regional connectivity. Could you give us an update po on the status of the significant road and yung bridge projects natin in the region such as yung ating Kuruan-Sibuco Road and others?
Yes, actually, we just want to emphasize that the Kuruan-Sibuco Road is actually implemented by the Unified Project Management Office through the RMC Road Management Cluster. It's not implemented by the regional office, but it's actually a counterpart of our office in the central DPWH central office. But we have an access on the data. We have asked the office on the status. So far, the 33-kilometer road from Kuruan to Sibuco is already passable, as according to the data. But there are two bridges on that, the Sibuco and the Kuruan bridge, already passable. Accordingly, there are variation orders. It's 95% completed, but it's already passable. Actually, we were able to join no less than the secretary, the ADB who funded the project last few months ago when they have the inauguration of the project. It's already passable. Actually, it will take around 30 minutes to traverse from Kuruan to Sibuco. That's a big help to the community from traversing both provinces of Zamboanga del Norte and Zamboanga City. Yun.
That's good to hear po. Other significant po na mga projects, engineer?
Yes, we have the
in terms of connectivity.
We have also the Sindangan-Bayog Lakewood Road connecting Lakewood in Zamboanga del Sur, passing through Bayog, and connecting Sindangan in Zamboanga del Norte. It's actually 79 kilometers, so the expected travel now from Del Norte to Del Sur will actually be around 2 2 hours. From the previous, you have to traverse from other to Sibugay or Del Sur. But now with the completion of this project, we will be able to access some of these strategic location, and it will really reduce the travel time from Del Norte to Del Sur, Zamboanga del Sur.
Did we face any challenges or any issues po during the implementation of our projects here in the region?
I think it's similar to the other implementing office that we encounter, road right-of-way issues. Because some of our projects doesn't have the allocation for the payment of right-of-way, we have to make some resources on our part just to implement the project. So of course, there are relocation of utilities, especially on the road projects, bridge projects. We encounter these obstacles along the way that really hinders us in completing the project. Especially yung mga light posts or utility posts of the electric companies that will really require some permits from their end just to relocate these poles, including the telcos, mga lines of the PLDT. We have to relocate if we widen the bridge or the roads. So it will take time for us to complete this stretch. So those are some of the obstacles that we encounter, and including permits from the local government that where the project is located.
How did we overcome it po?
Well, we have to coordinate with the LGUs and even with the utility companies concerned. But of course, in our end, just to document the project, the cause of delay, then we have to document every reason, just to be updated on the, but just in case they will ask what's the cause of delay. So we have our own documents to prove that some of these are cause of delay of the project.
Kasi po ba, tama po ba, engineer, na meron lang talagang certain period or number of days, months lang po for the construction or yung mga projects natin?
Yes, actually our projects are programmed on a cash-based basis, so it's at around a year to implement. So if there are reasonable, justification on the cause of the delay, inclement weather, right-of-way issues, then we make some suspensions or variation on the project. So that's justifiable. Kaya siguro you can see some of our projects are delayed, or you can see that there are no works on site. There are some valid reasons on that because we have to complete the papers, especially those on the affected properties. Then we have to settle the payments of those affected properties, include not only the structures but the property itself.
Okay, thank you po na for the clarification on that, engineer. Ito po, tungo po tayo sa concern po dito sa Zamboanga City. Isa po sa mga concerns talaga natin is during rainy season, nagkakaroon tayo ng flooding na may mga certain areas po na dati hindi naman binabaha but ngayon binabaha na. But ano yung mga overarching flood control strategy po natin for the city, and how does it integrate yung ating mga projects like the river bank protection along ito malaking river natin, yung Tumaga River, with other drainage then and urban planning?
Actually, Tumaga River Basin, what they say, but if it actually stretches from upstream of Pasunangka to Mampang. That's around 18 kilometers. So, isa siya sa mga principal rivers, which is actually, we have the basis of that. There is already a study of the river from 2008 funded by the DPWH and the JICA. So, there are several structural and non-structural measures already proposed on the entire stretch of the river basin. That already includes the slope protection, the revetment, rechannelization, and actually, isa din sa mga kailangan is the participation of the community. These rivers are actually is actually considered long before as a strategic place for irrigation and even source of water for for Zamboanga. But now we can see there are already illegal settlers, and some of which are already encroaching the banks. based on the code or the water code, we actually allow on residential areas of 3 meter setback from the edge. So that's why some of our flood control projects being implemented now in the Tumaga River, particularly in Tetuan and Tugbungan, we encounter right-of-way issues. Because some of these residents, we don't know if there are titles, but for sure there are no titles issued on them because it's actually an easement. They're supposed not to be titled lots. Kaya we are facing some difficulty in the implementation, and we are some of it are suspended for now, and we are having difficulty on the access road, on the equipment, how to yes, may mga bahay along the banks. But with that, we try to coordinate with the LGU how to settle the issues concerning this, and maybe give some possible relocation on the affected properties and families. And likewise, we actually urge the community to keep actually clean the riverside. Actually, magandang venue sana to for every barangays along the stretch of the Tumaga River Basin to have their own parang clean up drive, because every time we encounter we experience rain in the city, tumataas yung baha, especially in that area. But nowadays, with the completion of some of the flood control structures, some of these barangays, particularly Tugbungan, dati they experienced flooding, but now wala na with the completion of these projects.
So far po, ilan na po yung mga na-completed na flood control projects in Zamboanga City alone?
Well, in Zamboanga City, we have, for a while, let me see my data.
Para
Yes.
tayo, clear po yung ating
Yes.
data na ipe-present. So yun po yung ating concern, kung ilan po yung number of flood control projects na po yung completed, and if ever po meron pa po bang ongoing that we are expecting. And
Okay.
ano po itong mga certain areas na ito?
For Zamboanga City, we have the data from 2022 to 2024, sorry. We have 5 on 2022. These are all ongoing. 11 in 2023 and 10 in 2024. These are all ongoing flood control projects in Zamboanga City area alone.
So, ano po yung i-expect ng ating mga residents in terms of improved flood resilience in flood-prone areas? You mentioned po yung sa Tugbungan na dating binabaha ngayon nag-improve na because of the completed flood control. So, ano pa po yung i-expect ng mga other residents po na nakatira po along these flood-prone areas?
Well, they can expect that these structures that we constructed, we built and designed, these are not the same structures that we see a long time ago, which is a grouted riprap or a stone masonry. This is reinforced concrete revetment. It has an average height of around 7 meters and above. We have considered enough freeboard during highest flood. So if you can see these flood control structures having it actually covers the previous or the old structures. So we have to remove the old structures. So these are much sturdier and climate change resilient actually. And to include, the office is actually coordinating with the LGU on the desiltation or declogging on the area with our equipment and manpower of the DPWH.
So, ito po ba ang kung expected po na completed na itong mga projects natin, expected din po ba na sustainable ito and it is a long-term solution?
Yes, actually these are long-term solution on the area because these are designed to withstand a 50-year return period, and these are, well, you can see on the television, these are resting on steel sheet piles. These are designed properly with double layer of reinforced concrete and not single layer of reinforcing steel.
So we assure po na itong mga completed projects or soon to be completed projects are made with quality po talaga.
Yes, you can assure of that.
And paano po natin how do we engage the local government units? Paano po yung support that is needed from them para po makomplete itong projects na ito?
Well, we are actually in close coordination with the LGU, particularly in Zamboanga, with the CDRMO, city planning, city engineers, because some of the affected properties or areas which needs to be relocated, doon itatayo yung flood control structure. So we are asking their assistance to maybe relocate, and at the same time with the where can we use an access on the barangay for the equipment. Likewise, we are coordinating with the LGU on their counterpart on the desilting and declogging, because as I have said, the regional office is offering our equipment through the amphibious excavator, our own driver, and on the LGU will only give us the fuel for the consumption during the declogging. Actually, if somebody here from Tugbungan, they can attest that there is no longer flooding in the area, because we actually increase the carrying capacity of the river because of the desilting and declogging. Iba pa yung dredging, because we need to secure some permits on the dredging.
So far po, may timeline po ba tayo, engineer, kung kailan po matatapos or mako-complete yung lahat po ng flood control projects in Zamboanga City alone pa lang po?
Well, it's a multi-year. It's a multi-year because based on our infagenda, that's already included from the project is already included from 2023 to 2027. But we have already included that in our proposal, the entire stretch of the Tumaga River Basin from Pasunangka to Tumaga to Santa Maria downstream to Bungan. But it's beyond our control. We request for the funds, but some of it are funded, but only a certain section. Limited din kasi yung office, because our office is limited to delegated authority of 400 million, and the district office is up to 150 million. So that 400 million alone, if funded for a certain project, will not cover the entire stretch of the river basin.
Okay. Pero po, eto po bang kino-construct natin ng mga projects natin, is climate resilience na po ba ito, and can withstand po any calamities?
Yes, actually we have already considered the climate change factor on that. Actually, our designers have already conducted several seminars, and we are even using technical softwares to simulate the structure, and we got the data. We compare it from the actual highest flood experience in the area, compare it to an empirical data which we gather from a rainfall. So we compare it, whichever is higher, kung sino yung mataas na flood, then we consider that as the highest, then we have to make our structure higher than that.
Usually po, engineer, we receive concerns from our residents, sa mga communities natin. And then they want to report yung ating mga drainage issues, and even yung mga ongoing constructions, na meron tayong mga constructions na minsan nakaka-cause ng traffic or ng delay or any instances sa mga communities natin. So how do we address this, etong mga concerns po ng ating communities?
Well, we actually have our Facebook page, the DPWH Regional Office page. You can have it access, and we have a direct line. Actually, I have it here, the number, yung number ng office. You may course through your concern at 993-3003, or you can access our Facebook page, DPWH Regional 9, Region 9, Zampen. Yun.
Okay, so thank you for sharing po, engineer, so that the people and the residents can also call and contact you anytime po kapag meron silang mga concerns in their siguro mga road concerns din nila and mga construction sa areas nila.
Yes, actually, we have received several communications from barangays, down from the barangays requesting for a project or concerning about the any infrastructure concerns in the area. We actually act on it, or if it's not our concern, because the DPWH mandates actually along National Road or Principal River, but yes, being a government office, we refer it to office like the LGU or our district counterpart in the district office.
So far po, for year 2025 to 2026, ano yung priority po talaga natin na project for Zamboanga City?
Well, actually, we have named 10 priority projects based on our AIP, and we hope to have it included. Yes, coming fundings. We have. I'll mention the projects. This is not actually in Zamboanga, but it's actually within Region 9, Zamboanga Peninsula in particular. We have actually 10 projects. We have Katipunan Dumingag Road in Del Norte, Zamboanga Del Norte. Gutalak Kalawit Diversion Road, covering Del Norte to Zamboanga Sibugay. Salug Godod Kabasalan Road, Ginoman Godod Road, Sandayong Godod Salug Road, CI Godod Boundary Road, Sindangan Siayan Midsalip Road, Dumingag Siayan Bayog Road, Siraway Tungawan Diversion Road, Labason Ipil Diversion Road. Actually, these are all proposed roads, and these are already subject for feasibility study, and we are just waiting for the approval of this. Then if this will be approved, then we will wait for the funds to be approved for the preparation or implementation of the project. These are all to reduce the travel time from province to province.
Okay. And finally po, what can Zamboanga Peninsula look forward regarding the infrastructure development?
Well, you can expect, being the DPWH, again, the infrastructure arm of the government, we propose projects that are climate resilient. It's all with benefit for the Filipino people. We use specific guidelines on engineering guidelines and criteria. These are all structurally stable. At the same time, sustainable in a way. Then it will really help, particularly during road construction natin, it really reduce travel time and safety at the same time to travel from province to province and municipalities within the Zamboanga Peninsula.
Thank you very much po, Engineer, for sharing all this, no, yung ating mga projects and even po yung ating pagiging transparent, no, sa ating mga residents here in Zampen. And I'm sure na kailangan natin to ngayong information na ito, lalo-lalo na with the ongoing na mga crisis and ongoing po na mga concerns po ng ating mga residents. We would like to assure them, no, of the services and the programs that the government is giving to them and for the betterment din po ng ating province and the entire region. Thank you very much po once again.
Thank you very much, Ms. Ma'am.
Thank you po. Once again po, ang ating panauhin ngayong araw, we have Engineer Michael Torino, the OIC Chief po ng Planning and Design Division from the Department of Public Works and Highways. Thank you very much po for this opportunity, and of course, thank you very much po sa entire team ng DPWH in Region 9. Maraming salamat po, and of course, thank you din to Regional Director Kaya Mambaudia. Thank you very much po. And hope to see you po sa ating mga susunod pa po natin na programa po dito sa PIA. With that, maraming salamat muli sa lahat din nating mga viewers. Thank you very much to all our Barangay Information Officers Network, parati pong nakatutok sa atin. And thank you to the following sponsors. We have Dunkin, Penguin Zamboanga, Karimadon, and Camiseta, all available here at SM City Mindpro. And again, we would like to congratulate po, no, in behalf of Region 9, congratulations po to SM City Mindpro for winning the Mall of the Year Award 2025. Congratulations once again. And makikita pa po tayo sa mga susunod pang episodes ng PIA Kapihan na Zamboanga sa SM City Mindpro. Sa ngalan pong muli ng PIA Director General Catherine Chloe De Castro and PIA Regional Director Ms. Noemi Edaga, ito si Myra Espinosa. Muchísimas gracias.
Sa Serbisyo ng gobyerno, nasa kamay mo na. Narito ang Serbisyo Hub, accessible na sa eGov.ph app. Tulong pinansyal, legal, medikal, at iba pang serbisyo ng gobyerno. Andito lahat yan sa Serbisyo Hub. Dahil lang gusto ng Pangulo, mas mabilis na aksyon sa pangangailangan mo. Kaya kung kailangan mo ng tulong, dito ka na sa eGov.ph Serbisyo Hub. Mag-download na ng eGov.ph app at mag-register para ma-access ang Serbisyo Hub. I-click ang Serbisyo Hub banner sa loob ng eGov.ph app. I-upload ang inyong requirements at sundan ang instructions sa screen para makakuha ng appointment. Ganun lang kabilis! Serbisyo ng gobyerno, mas pinadali para sa'yo!
Philippine Information Agency, Kapihan na Zamboanga. Sharing with you timely, accurate, and relevant information regarding government programs, projects, and activities. Catch us every Thursday at 4 p.m. on eMedia.